Monday, join us in Bosnia. We're just at a bus stop, place near Foka. Bus station, waiting for our final way to Sarajevo. Thoughts on bus journey so far?
Alright, just got the job done, cheap and cheerful.
Yeah, lack of seatbelts, cracked windscreen, but for me this is luxury compared to Asia.
Been to Asia?
I've not mentioned it.
No, you should talk about it on your vlog.
No, I may well do that. An hour and a half away from Sarajevo, so probably check in with you there. All scenes will be probably Sarajevo. Arrived in Sarajevo, just got to our Airbnb. Of course, give you a quick little tour. Room number 1, Sam's room, double bed, hijacked it before anyone could get a look in. There's me. Sorry, we didn't hear that, Sam. Bathroom. I find it weird how like you can't stand in front of in the sink because of the toilet. Weird. They've not designed it very well. Bedroom number 2. There's my bed. Damien. A wild Damien. Damien's bed. Hopefully no snoring, Damien. All right. And here, a wild Sam.
For sure.
Living area.
Essential enough for your viewers.
Giving the viewers what they want.
Absolutely, that'll give you a boost up the algorithm.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
No doubt why you came in here.
Absolutely.
Any excuse to film.
Oh yeah.
Your first ever Airbnb tour, just so you could catch me dreaming up.
I'll let you do every single Airbnb we go to, Sam.
Rubbish.
Final stop, the kitchen. Don't think we're spending too much time in there, but it's nice to have one. Ooh. Right, plan is it's about 2:30. Gonna quickly grab some like late lunch. I think lunch to go, then we're gonna get cracking. I think first stop and get on the cable car, head up there. So yeah, look forward to exploring a bit of Bosnia. First thoughts. So I've got sun cream all over me. First thoughts, I think I would already prefer it to Podgorica. Just more energy about the place. It feels like a big city. Feels like there's lots going on. So look forward to exploring. So next scene's probably either from the bottom of the cable car or the top of the cable car or somewhere down there. Hunch. So catch you in a bit.
I ran down.
Damien?
It hurts to talk, actually. I'm giving you my thoughts.
Okay. On number 1 of our tour of Sarajevo, we're here. This is the Latin Bridge. So this is the spot. I think around here was the spot. I'm not sure exact spot, maybe there. Spot where Archduke Franz Ferdinand got assassinated, and eventually that led to the start of World War I. This was around here, yeah. It's quite weird. It's like this probably culminated in. I know obviously history culminates in how we got here today, but I think this particular event played a significant part in terms of, I suppose, the rest of the 1900s, I suppose, because obviously it led to World War I. This is the bridge. I want to cross over and have a quick look now. I think it's weird that, like, I don't know, what that one event obviously led to so much. Here's literally right there, they've got a piece of footprints there. Prints it. Madness, absolute madness. First screen stop, now heading to the Trevovic cable car. Just see the cable car in the backdrop. Just seen that, you've seen that. So, going to get in the cable car, head up the mountain. And I believe some of the Olympic sites up there from the 1984 Sarajevo Winter Olympics. So, yeah, we're going to head up there. I was just saying to the lads, it's weird how this is in the middle of the cable. It's weird how it's in the middle of a housing estate. Proper weird. Anyway, up we go. Right, on the cable car. 2 YouTubers on a cable car.
One YouTuber.
Who's the one?
And you. One droner.
Look at that. Nice view, no?
Get better as we get higher.
I know. Right, I'm gonna leave you with that for a minute. A little teaser, and I'll take you to the top. Right, cable car done. This restaurant, cafe place at the top, surrounded by the forestry. View, it's okay. It's blocked a bit.
Okay.
Come on, it is blocked.
It's lovely.
It is lovely, but it is blocked. It's not a fair point, right?
I'm unhappy with everything.
I'm not unhappy with everything. I'm not moaning.
You should have stayed at the bottom with Damien.
Oh.
Like this. You don't appreciate it.
Boston man Damien is at the bottom. He's decided to head back, I think. So it's down to the Deadly Duo back. Actually, no, me and Damien the Deadly Duo.
Well, we were the duo in the dam.
Oh yeah, we're the Duo in the dam. Let's go and have a wander. Yeah, anyway, the Olympics held. Gonna have a look at a few bits. You can just see the background, the Olympic symbols. So let's go and have a gander. Excited to lose your virginity? Are you excited to lose your Olympic venue virginity?
Never forget you first.
Right, this is the home of the 1984 Winter Olympics, one of the venues. This is the bobsleigh and luge track, so you can see how it sort of runs down. And as you can see, it's in fantastic condition. But it's not. So, for a bit of the context, we've got the 94 Winter Olympics, and the problem with the Olympics is that it's costly to maintain, not keep. And obviously with the war here, basically this area became abandoned, and it's become basically a place where people competed. Now, obviously with a lot of Olympics, like I said, the cost to upkeep is quite significant. With London, they've done a really good job in sort of regenerating Hackney and the surrounding area, but in the case of here, it's just literally been abandoned and been taken over by sort of growth and kind of like basically crippling away. So it's a shame to see, but it kind of, I think, adds to like the atmosphere. It'd be nice if it was operational, because I'd like to try a bobsleigh luge.
Not in May.
Yeah, probably not in May, but yeah, it's quite a bit spooky, I think. It's a bit weird. I like to be here at night, but for a tourist for us two tourists during the day, us two solo travellers, quite a fascinating sight to see. It's somewhere I've wanted to visit for a while. I was in Vietnam and saw the abandoned water park, and this is a different, similar kind of feel, very eerie but very unusual. I think actually it's quite a spectacle, to be honest, because of the graffiti. Some of it's actually really good.
People have graffitied their names. I wonder how many of the couples are still together. We should have brought some up, Sachin and Sam.
That gives you a summary of the area. I'm hoping we kind of get to see a couple more venues, stadium, over the next couple of days, but if not, this is somewhere that I've wanted to go, and this is one thing that I mentioned Sam would have to do it, and I hope he's...
Here we are, day one, top of the list.
First thing, so I do hope he's enjoying it.
Because it wasn't as important to Damien as it was to me that you get to tick it off your bucket list.
But yeah, I hope Sam's enjoyed it. He didn't know much about it.
Very interesting, thank you.
Two lads in the prime of their life, walking down the bobsleigh track. How high the walls are. What? Are you surprised by what you've seen, or what were you anticipating?
It's probably like how I thought it would be. I think if you abandon something long enough, people will graffiti it. I think some of the graffiti is better than others.
Yeah.
I think they should commission it, and like all the bits that aren't done, all the bits that are rubbish, I should get someone to do it properly, because I think it could actually be even better.
Yeah.
There's some bits where it's just really cool to look at, and there's other bits where it's Sachin and Damien 2024.
And I think maybe that would, again, I don't think they have a problem with it in terms of visitors, based on what we discussed earlier with it, like a long wait at weekends in summer.
Yeah.
But it really make it a proper thing and actually kind of like bring it back to life.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the legacy, I'm not sure. A late lunch at that place, Pine Hotel. We're now going to head back to the luge track and then back to the cable car and head back into Bosnia. Back into Sarajevo. We're in Bosnia. I've really enjoyed this afternoon. Have you enjoyed this afternoon?
I have, thank you, yeah. Learned all about bobsleighing.
Yeah. Are you tempted to go on a bobsleigh track in the future?
I just have.
No, but actually go down in one.
I did.
No, but you know what I mean, like in an actual bobsleigh.
No.
Why?
Well, I've seen it, it's dangerous.
Yeah, but dangerous adrenaline junkie, you know? Get that adrenaline going.
I'm sure
Make you feel at one with life.
I'm sure you can do it with VR goggles on and replicate the experience.
It's not the same though, Sam. Back to Sarajevo we go, Damien, and see what he's been up to. So, like I said, we're just on our way back to the cable car, but we're back underneath where the like part of the luge track is. And if you notice up there, don't know how you can see that. There's loads of bullet holes there. So basically, apparently from what I was reading, this area was basically a major battleground in terms of like where the luge track was almost used as like a defence mechanism in the war. 92 and 96, I think, or 92, 95. And you can certainly see where the bullet holes are. It's crazy, so many. Less so this side, but more definitely the other side where I just was. Absolutely fascinating. Just gonna walk back. Yeah.
Did I have my shot?
Sorry. Yeah, fascinating. Weird how I know like an Olympic venue was battleground. So we're just walking back to our Airbnb now. Good to be in a place that has a bit more energy than Podgorica. Here, it feels like a massive, quite proper city centre. So we've gone to, I think we've gone to like the old bazaar, which is like, and there's like little shops and stuff. Now onto like the main high street where you got like your sort of more modern shops. Yeah, it's just nice for a place with a bit of energy. After the last 2 or 3 days, where like food options have been limited, entertainment options have been limited, company's been very limited. Yeah, it's nice to be in a big city, or it feels like a big city. I do kind of wish I was there on the weekend, but that's what it is. I do kind of wish you were here on a weekend. Would be interesting to see what.
Capital, it should be decent every night.
Yeah, but I mean like nightlife and stuff, be quite interesting.
Yeah, but it should be decent every night in the capital, you'd expect.
Yeah, but like some places aren't like that.
Monday night will be popping, just you see.
Anyway, we're gonna head back to our Airbnb and probably catch up with Damien there. See you shortly.
Alright, Damien, how was your day?
It was fairly chilled out.
Chilled out, sexy vibes.
Just chilled out vibe.
What did you go up to?
I had a look around the markets, looked inside some of the, well, like the grounds of some of the mosques and other buildings around. Enjoyed a coffee, went to, I don't know, just chilled out near there was quite a nice looking park by the river. So then I just had a lunch where the Atrocities Museum is, then headed back. That's what I did today.
Oh, so you didn't go in any museums?
No, I didn't go any because I thought we'd like have a look at them later. I was just scoping
Right. Alright, very nice. You know what we've been up to?
Yeah, they know, yeah.
Went up the cable car.
Yeah.
It was cool up there. And then we went to the park. I had a meal, or I watched that and had a meal. So I'm a hungry boy. I really rate it actually. So when we first arrived, I was like,
I quite like Sarajevo so far.
Yeah,
really good buildings.
I get very good Ottoman vibes from it.
Yeah.
I love it. I feel like Mehmet II walking down the street. Do you know who Mehmet II is, actually?
Some guy.
You ever heard of Istanbul?
No, never heard of Istanbul.
You ever heard of Constantinople?
Never heard of Constantinople.
Well, then I can't tell you who Mehmet II is. It's going to be difficult. So if you know either, then let me know. I'll tell you. But otherwise, your viewers will know that.
No, I do agree. Like I was saying this to Sam on the way here. It's like
it seems a lot more developed than.
more energy, just more energy about the place.
Yeah, it feels like an actual city, and there just seems more going on. Some nicer buildings to look at as opposed to the Soviet brutalism. And
It was never Soviet.
Hmm?
Montenegro was never Soviet.
Was it not?
It was Yugoslavia. It was a separate socialist republic.
Right, so yeah.
In no way affiliated.
So some even worse brutalism than what you get.
It's like Albania. Yeah. I think once you've seen communism or socialism somewhere, you've kind of seen it everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. You've seen the crumbling remains of it.
But it's not been done properly yet, Damien.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you've got to realise.
But what are you two planning to do it properly?
No one's tried socialism properly. That's what the wokies say. Can you say wokies on your channel?
I don't know.
Every time you try and give a valid criticism of socialist regimes, it's never been done properly.
Yeah.
Basically. No, like
It's been done a lot though.
No true Scotsman, basically.
Yeah.
Agree, like I said, about Sarajevo, really definitely a step up in terms of versus Podgorica. It's just more infrastructure, busy. It's like it's got normal shops and things like that. So yeah.
Hi guys.
Just come on, Sam. Let me just finish off. Anyway.
That's what she said.
Anyway, we're gonna just hang out, chill, and then go get some dinner. So it's been a really, really enjoyable day. I've enjoyed myself. I presume you two have. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys later on. Tuesday, I'm on a walking tour. We're going on a walking tour today. Quite interesting so far. So our 2 days. So first stop is here. We were here yesterday. That is the spot of the assassin, and the car was over there. Basically where we're all pretty much started. Just off the back of this.
Sarajevo before the flag, and that flag is from this place.
Right, walking tour done. Very good actually. Very good walking tour indeed. That was very knowledgeable and told us a lot about Sarajevo, the whole city, certain areas of it. Then we went through like bazaar area, which is Ottoman inspired, and he actually explained a few bits about that as well. So it was very, very decent. I think we were all in agreement between the three of us that it was very good. I had to nip back to the Airbnb, so just gone there and come back. So catch up with the lads just now, and hopefully we'll get a thoughts on how the tour was, but I was very impressed. Right, walking through the bazaars now, reunited with the squad. How's this morning? Thoughts?
I thought it was a good tour, I thought it was a good guide. I thought it was really interesting what he said about like, because he had the bullet wound himself, whatever it was, in his leg.
Yeah.
And then like 1 in 5 people getting injured in the war. Yeah, I think you do see it more walking around once you've not noticed it. Like a lot of people on crutches and stuff, but
now he's mentioned it.
Yeah, spot it more. But yeah, really interesting. I thought he did a very good tour.
Thoughts, Damien?
Yeah, it was quite relaxed pace overall, but like in a good way. Like it wasn't mega serious, but well, I don't know. So what am I saying? Who knows? But yeah, good tour. Really enjoyed it. Probably rank it quite highly overall. Just quite informative. Good to know about the Ottoman history and all that sort of stuff. And I've got to stop because my voice is starting to crack again. So okay, I'll leave it to that.
That's fine. So yeah, like I said, good tour. I really enjoyed it. Very interesting, and yeah, a good way to spend our first full morning in Sarajevo. Going to the fortress via possibly a bit of lunch or something, but yeah, heading towards the fortress. Right, Museum of Sarajevo done. I didn't even bother taking a video. It's just a bit of a waste of time, to be honest. Bit rubbish.
A waste of time.
Oh, that's a bit mean.
So were you about the museum?
You agreed with me.
It's not bad for £1.
Well, anyway, I wasn't that happy with it. I didn't bother taking any videos.
I didn't like how they didn't tell you the gun was a replica though.
Yeah, that was sneaky. So the gun inside, they said was the actual gun used by the assassin, Prince. However, it was a fake. The real one is in Vienna.
Well, I don't know if they said it was the actual. They just didn't specify it was a replica.
Okay. Anyway,
we knew it was.
It's neither here nor there.
I think it was in the Belvedere in Austria, which you've been to.
I've not been to Belvedere, I've been to Austria.
Why would you not go to the Belvedere? You could have seen Napoleon at the Alps. That's in there as well. You know the painting?
Yeah.
That's
no, I don't know.
You have to go back to Austria.
Fine. Anyway, I think we're all in agreement. So anyway, we'll get to lunch, and then next up, somewhat there, the fortress. Catch shortly. Lunch done at a place called Very lovely food, very lovely, authentic Bosnian food. Was recommended by the tour guide. So to explain, that restaurant used to be next to the city hall, and basically the city bought them out so they could put the city hall there, and the owner got paid a very handsome sum, and the whole place has moved brick by brick over to where its existing location. So yeah, a very lovely lunch, a very interesting story about the restaurant. We're now heading up there to the fortress. The weather has cleared, the rain has gone away, and it's nice and sunny again. So next scenes will be up at the White Fortress, or the Yellow Fortress. So I think with the Yellow Fortress, I'm not sure that there's that building there, but then when on Google Maps you got this area here. So the view is unreal, guys. The view. We have arrived at the fortress, as you can see, all barricaded off. There is no going in, and based on what I can see, I don't think I want to go in. It seems like a bit of a danger hazard. If you can see, there's always like looks like bullet marks on the walls. Again, sure a bit of paint would sort it out. And then again on that wall as well, don't know how you guys can see that. Just bullet holes everywhere. Yeah. Again, we saw this yesterday, and from a distance it looked completely damaged, and being here it just shows the sort of the level of
The damage.
damage, yeah, level of damage, yeah. But it's actually like, from a distance it's probably not so close, but here you can see it is a bit of a crumbling mess, to be honest.
It's a bit like your back.
Am I going to be able to do one sentence without you guys interrupting?
The bastion are his knees and the fortress is his back.
Right, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed those jokes and the crumbling fortress. The white fortress. So this is a 7 or 8 minute walk from the other fortress, the yellow one, which I think I would see. So, unfortunately, it's been renovated, so we can't get in. No luck. So, no white fortress for today, but it's nice to see it anyway. Right, back at the Airbnb, we're just heading out for dinner. So, I think the last stop of the day was the Museum of Genocide. Yeah, quite humbling. I think all three of us kind of left the museum, didn't we speak? It was like moving. Very sad to see. I think it is worth a visit because it just shows you kind of what this city's been through and what this country's been through. Struggling to kind of think of words to kind of put into perspective how kind of moving it was. I think Sam kind of echoes my views.
Yeah, I think some of it was just pretty horrendous, really. Not in terms of the quality of the museum, which was very good, but just in terms of like just what it was about. It was just very, very sombre. I feel like you could speak in there. It's like we were saying earlier, you know, you could have easily spent another 90 minutes, 2 hours in there if you wanted to read everything. So there was loads of stuff, but I don't see why you would want to read everything, because it's just, once you've got an idea of how horrific it is, how much more of that do you want to take it? And even on the walk back as well, I think partly from the walking tour this morning as well, but I think it was, again, you get more of an idea. Now we've spent a bit more time here, what the city's been through, and you know, just like so many, unless they were built in like the last sort of 20 years, so many buildings you walk past and
It's got bullet holes in it.
Bullet hole.
Mm.
So just, yeah, really quite sad.
And we're noticing as well, like, I think before this morning we maybe weren't on the lookout for stuff like that, and then like just go to obviously had the tour, and then obviously went to the museum, and it's like,
I think once you see it you can't really unsee it either. So I think for the next, well, it's only really tomorrow now, but I think even tomorrow, I think if we go around, you won't be able to help yourself from not noticing the, you know, the bullet holes in the buildings or the people going around we were like missing.
Yeah, that's the things I like. You notice more people have like sort of amputations, things like that, or work crutches, things like that. And again, it doesn't register until kind of the tour guide pointed it out. So yeah, humbling. Anyway, I think we're gonna head to dinner. I want to leave this here. I think we're just gonna casual one. Gonna go back to the bazaar area where the restaurants are. Head back to dinner. Actually, guys, probably tomorrow now. Morning. Final day here in Sarajevo. We're about to start. Just went for dinner. Caught an early one, and then today we're exploring the west of the city. Quiet day today, so this is the west of the city. I keep walking, just have a bit of a wander, because we've not really been down here. And then after that, I think we're going to head to like a war tunnel, and Sarajevo was besieged. The only way in and out was through this tunnel under the airport. It's now called the Tunnel of Hope. So during the conflict between 92 and 95, so have a look at this tunnel. It's a museum as well, so we're going to have a look at that and yeah, explore that, see what it's about. So next scenes will probably be somewhere in the west, and then we'll head to the Tunnel of Hope. These guys went to an Ottoman Empire museum this morning. How was it?
Yeah, it was good. So it was a guy who was mentioned quite heavily on the walking tour. I've got his name, I'll just fact check. Gazi Husrev Beg. He was Ottoman, half Bosnian, descended from the royal family. He was actually a great grandson of Mehmet II, the man who conquered Constantinople. He was in the Ottoman army, very high rank, very successful in the Ottoman army. So he took parts of Croatia for the Ottomans, he took Belgrade, and then kind of as a reward for that he asked to be the governor of his like home country of Bosnia, basically. Governed for 20 years, did a very good job by all accounts, and then when he died, I don't think he had children. There was no mention of them in the museum, so he left all his money to basically an endowment fund to be used for like city's public works. So like one of the big mosques you'll have seen has come from that. The fountain in the main square, that came from that. The market came from that, like the indoor one. There's just loads of stuff peppered throughout the city that's come from that endowment. Endowment, when he created it, was actually self-sustaining. So it's great, you know, for all you compounders out there. But like in the market, it's 80 shops indoors. They're all paying rent to this endowment fund. And that's still being used today for public works in the city. So interesting guy, and it's just good to learn a bit about the Ottoman history as well, because most of what we've done has probably been more focused on 1878 onwards, when the Austro-Hungarians took charge of the administration from the Ottomans. So it was nice to see that part, given how much of the architecture, especially in the old town, is actually Ottoman.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I didn't know about the endowment fund. Didn't remember that, if I'm honest. So
right. I wonder if you were off taking a picture or something.
Possibly. But yeah, very interesting. Sounds like a good museum. Building behind me, skyscraper. Ooh, there. That is one of the tallest skyscrapers in the Balkans. I think Stan. It's about 36, 37 floors. Yeah, that's as tall as it gets in these parts. Right. A walk, a bus, and a walk later. We are here. This is the Tunnel of Hope. So this is a museum about the tunnel that was the only way out of a besieged Sarajevo. We're going to have a look. They've even got a replica of the tunnel, I believe. So let's go and have a gander. Right, into the tunnel we go.
Damien will be alright.
4.6 metres.
I
I'm
think it's
83.
later on.
I think, yeah.
You hold me as well. Get me one.
Right, tunnel museum done. My thoughts. Pretty interesting. It's nice to actually see the tunnel that's been described. Didn't realise how narrow it is, being, you know, 6 foot, 183. A bit on the small side, but we got through it. Thought the museum was a bit on the small side though. Didn't have a lot to sort of see, to read personally. Sam?
I agree. I don't think we were even in there for an hour in total, were we?
I think 20, what, half an hour?
Definitely spent more time travelling to it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I've seen it.
Bus, walk back. Next scene's back in Sarajevo. Back at the Airbnb. Head up for dinner. Museum, just been chilling, doing a bit of editing, a bit of work, and now we're gonna head up for dinner. Last dinner in Sarajevo. So we're gonna head to the old town again and have some dinner. Sad times. Hey, there's nothing else to kind of update you on. I think I might round this up here. Sarajevo done. Good time. I do want to come back, but I want to come back on like a Friday or Saturday, because I think like the nightlife here is meant to be really good, supposedly. So I'd love to come back maybe Friday, Saturday night on, and or both, because unfortunately we leave in the morning and we head to Belgrade. Time. I think the only thing is, I don't know how I'd come at it from a different angle. I feel like I've done everything I want to do. Like, don't go on the city is nice, but I just don't know what would I do. What can I do differently? I think the only thing I do differently is just maybe add a night out in. Really, I had a good time. It's been everything we've wanted to do. The only thing maybe I left to do is maybe go to see the stadium, but I'm not too bothered about that really. The Olympic Stadium, I'm not too bothered about that. I could kind of live by not going there. Yeah. Any thoughts?
I've really enjoyed it. I think it's a really nice city. I think the history is very interesting. Well, you've got the Ottoman, you've got the Austro-Hungarian, and obviously you've got, unfortunately, the stuff that happened in the 90s as well. I think the architecture is very nice. I like the feel, the sort of, I think I've already said it, was how I imagine Turkey feeling in parts of the city. Yeah. Very reasonably priced as a city.
Agree.
I think I would come back actually. Plenty of museums that I would have probably been quite happy to do if I had more time. Where there's just loads of maps and stuff. It's just I think because it is just a city that is so history. I think I could come back for a few more days and do like a day trip to Mostar as part of that or something, and just sort of use this as the base or something like that. But
yeah.
I have completed it, although I have really enjoyed it.
Okay, interesting. From my point of view, I feel like I've completed it, but like I said, I would have come back because I'd probably use it like do a couple nights here, then go down south, go down to Mostar, go down to the coast, and then maybe make your way into Croatia.
Doesn't it have a coast?
Small bit of coast.
Okay.
I think it's called maybe Neura or Neura, something like that. So that's kind of like, yeah, that's like the coast. But anyway,
does have a long time bit.
Yeah, tiny bit, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to bounce from here. Thanks so much for watching. Next scenes will be in Belgrade. I will catch you there.